Hey everybody. So this past like 10 days or so, I've gone back and started watching some porno, and yeah, it's horrible. And then I start to like, there's a lot of people watching it too. The views are just like, it's like, wow, this is what a lot of people are spending a lot of their time doing, is just watching other people fuck. And I was also just like seeing all these young females. Like, there's so many young females that are, beautiful looking women that are like, sex workers. And and it's like, you look at them and it's like, I'm really not attracted to them either. Like, even their bodies to a point don't even have much of an appeal to me. I mean, there's a little bit because they're a female body, but it's totally different when you can find somebody whom you really have like a heartfelt connection with, as opposed to just, a pleasure sense. But anyway, what I've been thinking about is like, is porn doing any good for anybody, anywhere? I don't think it's doing anybody any good. And I think it's time that we start examining things in our societies that aren't doing us any good and banning them. Porn to me I don't think it does any good. I've tried thinking about it. There's not really any, like, you can learn about sex from talking with somebody who's had sex. The female anatomy, you get to learn about that when you get the chance to be with a female. Like, that's also like a reward or a privilege, something to look forward to. But when you have porn that one's able to just look at whenever the fuck they want nowadays, like, it's not, that reward doesn't have the same appeal, because you can just look in your phone. You don't have to go and romance a woman, or engage in relationships with a woman, or talk to a woman, or any of these things. You can just type in sex on your phone and you have sex. And what it's doing to people is, I know what it's done to myself. It's done all sorts of bad harm, man. I can't, like, the spirits that come through me sometimes when I've been watching porn are some of the most filthy that I've ever felt in my life. And every time I'm done doing my business watching porn, I always feel lower than I ever did before. I feel dirty, I feel filthy, I feel gross. It's just like, it's not doing any good. And the porn industry is a huge industry where it makes a lot of money. And again, it's another one of these industries that we allow into our society, which has significant spiritual consequences. And it's just like, we're going to continue suffering if we continue to allow these things to perpetuate. And it's only seeming to get worse. It's not getting any better. So, when's it going to be time for us to stand up and ban these things that we know are not good for us? So, all right, take care, y'all.